That's how you say good morning in Meadowlark. It was a perfect morning to be hanging out with my old friend Mike at Frank Lake near High River. Lots of birds on the water, like these swans. Lots of birds in the air, too. It was just a beautiful morning. After a couple hours of watching the birds and taking pictures, Mike headed back to town. But I decided to keep going, and just after I shot this by Brant, the alternator went in my truck. Luckily, I have a friend who's also a great mechanic, so he got me back on the road, and by morning, I was photographing these herons on Mosquito Creek by Nanton. The morning was nearly as beautiful as the one the day before, with just a soft breeze ruffling the feathers on this great horned owl, and the warm sun making the landscape shimmer down by Keogh Lake. I'd kind of half hoped there'd be some ice along the shoreline here, but no, it was all melted. And this big lake in wide open southern Alberta was uncharacteristically calm. There weren't as many birds here as there were at Frank Lake, but among them I found this avocet and these always noisy Canada geese. Farm work is going full tilt now in southern Alberta. Tractors are churning up dust getting the fields ready to plant. It won't be long now before these sloughs start to dry up a little bit, and these ducks will have to move on. But not long after that, things are going to start getting green. The golden stubble of last year's crops will be gone, and the beautiful brown prairies will be a glowing green. The day had turned out to be just beautiful. And here on the Little Bow River below Travers Reservoir, I found swans and geese just relaxing in the afternoon sun. And, of course, more meadowlarks. Late afternoon brought clouds with it and an interesting tint to the sky. And coming off the ridge west of Vulcan, I could see why. It was dust, a combination of farm machinery, vehicles on gravel roads, and still air. And as the sun got lower in the sky, the color turned coppery, pink, red, and beautiful. Yeah, my truck might have needed a new alternator, but southern Alberta is all I need to keep my battery charged.